Yes, so now we'll start our interview. So as you all know that I'm doing continuous 1 week of interview of teachers on the occasion of Teachers Day. So firstly I'm going to start with a shloka of Vakratunda. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Devo Sarvakareshu Sarvada. Okay, so since we have told our shloka, now I would like to say a few words on teachers in Kannada. So, ನುಡಿಯ ಜೊತೆ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನನ್ನ ನಡೆಯನ್ನು ತಿದ್ದಿದ ಕನ್ನಡದ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಿಗೆ, ಗ್ರಾಮರ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಬದುಕಿನ ಗ್ರಾಮರ್ ತಿಳಿಸಿದ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಟೀಚರ್ಗೆ, ಭಾಷೆಗಳ ನಡುವಿನ ಸಾಮ್ಯತೆಯನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸಿದ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಹಿಂದಿ ಟೀಚರ್ಗೆ, ವಿಜ್ಞಾನದ ಸಿದ್ಧಾಂತಗಳನ್ನು ವಿವರಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಈ ಅಜ್ಞಾನಿಯನ್ನು ತಿದ್ದಿದ ಭೌತಶಾಸ್ತ್ರದ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಿಗೆ, ನಿತ್ಯದ ಬದುಕೊಂದು ರಸವತ್ತಾದ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಎಂದು ತಿಳಿಸಿದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣಿತ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಿಗೆ, ಜೀವ ವಿವಿಧತೆಗಳ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಜೀವನದ ವೈವಿಧ್ಯತೆಯನ್ನು ಕಲಿಸಿದ ಜೀವಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಿಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಬಯಾಲಜಿ ಟೀಚರ್, ಮತ್ತೆಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯ ವಿದ್ಯೆಗಳನ್ನು ನೀಡುತ್ತಾ ಮಾತು ಕಲಿಸಿದ ಮೊದಲ ಗುರು ಅಮ್ಮನಿಗೆ, ಜೀವನದ ಪಾಠ ಕಲಿಸಿದ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಗುರು ಅಪ್ಪನಿಗೆ, ಹೀಗೆ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಕ್ಷವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಪರೋಕ್ಷವಾಗಿ ಸುಜ್ಞಾನ ನೀಡಿದ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕ ವೃಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆಯ ಹಾರ್ದಿಕ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. ಈಗ ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಆದ ಖುಷಿಯನ್ನು ಕರೀತೇನೆ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಹಾಡನ್ನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಖುಷಿ,
ಇವತ್ ನಾನು ಗುರುವೇ ನಾನು 1-0 ಎಂಬ ಒಂದು ಹಾಡನ್ನ ಹಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಗುರುವೇ ನಾನು 1-0, 0ಗೆಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಲೆ ಇದೆ. ಗುರುವೇ ನಾನು 1-0, 0ಗೆಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಲೆ ಇದೆ. 0 ಹಿಂದೆ ಇದ್ದ ಅಂಕಿ 0ಗಾಗ ಬೆಲೆ ಇದೆ. 0 ಹಿಂದೆ ಇದ್ದ ಅಂಕಿ 0ಗಾಗ ಬೆಲೆ ಇದೆ. 0ಗಾಗ ಬೆಲೆ ಇದೆ. ಗುರುವೇ ನಾನು 1-0, 0ಗೆಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಲೆ ಇದೆ. ಗುರುವೇ ನೀವು ನನ್ನ ಹಿಂದೆ ಅಂಕಿಯಾಗಿ ಬನ್ನಿರಿ. ಗುರುವೇ ನೀವು ನನ್ನ ಹಿಂದೆ ಅಂಕಿಯಾಗಿ ಬನ್ನಿರಿ. 0ಯಾದ ನನ್ನ ಬಾಯಿಗೆ ಬೆಳಕ ತುಂಬಿ ತನ್ನಿರಿ. 0ಯಾದ ನನ್ನ ಬಾಯಿಗೆ ಬೆಳಕ ತಂದು ತುಂಬಿರಿ. ಗುರುವೇ ನಾನು 1-0, 0ಗೆಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಲೆ ಇದೆ. ಗುರುವೇ ನಾನು 1-0, 0ಗೆಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಲೆ ಇದೆ. 0ಗೆಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಲೆ ಇದೆ. 0ಗೆಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಲೆ ಇದೆ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. Thank you for your wonderful song. So now we'll start with our interview. So I'm Anwita and it's me, your host of Voice of Success. So today with us we have our outstanding and strict professor, Srimati Pratibha Deshapande ma'am. Srimati Pratibha Deshapande ma'am has completed MS, Masters in Science and Masters in PhD graduated, and she is a senior lecturer in Maths, Banganuru PU College, Dandeli. She is also a gold medalist, a great mathematician, 35 years of experience. She has enormously conducted many mathematics workshops. It feels great that she is a boon to the field of mathematics. So when we see her personal life, she is married to B.S. Deshapande sir in the year 1984. And she is blessed with two children, Anup and Anusha. And now she is also blessed with grandchildren to both kids. Ma'am recently got retired and enjoying her family time now and staying in Dharwad. And ma'am, I really and heartily welcome you, ma'am, to our show, Voice of Success. So
Thank you,
let's give
Anvita.
a great round of applause to our maths magician. And ma'am is also an example for discipline. So only ma'am is like famous for her students. And the students say discipline ge best example anta andrene nama Pratibha ma'am. So welcome to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Anvita. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Thank you, ma'am. So I request everyone to turn on your videos, and after 40 minutes, the meeting will end. But you have to please rejoin again so that you don't miss our Pratibha ma'am's interview. Yeah, ma'am. So
Okay, thank you.
it's our pleasure, and it's my pleasure especially to take your interview, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you,
It's
ma'am.
my pleasure. It's my pleasure too, because at this young age, you have got such a talent. So I felt very happy because you are not direct my student. You are the daughter of my student. So I feel very happy to meet you and to see you, because it's first meeting and we are seeing each other.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so
Mm.
much, ma'am. So now we'll get started with our interview, ma'am. So, firstly, birth is like the beginning of all things, wonder, hope, a dream of possibilities. Everyone's birth has a story behind it. So, ma'am, please tell us something about your birthday, time, hospital, or if that day was anything unique.
I was born in the year 1964, July 4th, and the day was Saturday, and the place of birth was Bijapur.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
I was the eldest daughter to my parents.
Okay.
To my parents, we are three daughters. Out of that, I'm the eldest.
Okay, ma'am. So, have you visited your hospital, like where you were born after you were old, something?
Yeah, for some of the years, I think we stayed at Bijapur till up to, I think, I was nearly 16, 17 years. After my PUC second year, we shifted to Hubli. So
ಈಗ
I have seen.
ಈಗ ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಥವಾ ಈಗ ಊರ್ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್?
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ, ಈಗ ಊರು ಸುಧಾರಿಸಿದೆ ಸುಮಾರಷ್ಟು. ಬಿಜಾಪುರ ಊರು.
It's nice to hear that, ma'am.
Yeah.
So, to us, family means putting hands on around each other and being there for their family members. So, ma'am, ನಿಮ್ಮ parents ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ ma'am.
ನಮ್ಮ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್, mother is a house maker. She was a house maker. Father was a government, he was in the government service. He was in the medical department.
Okay.
And we were three daughters. So father was very strict.
Okay.
Mother was also strict. Okay. Mother used to be little, I think, considerate than father. Father was very strict. Most of the discipline, I think it is with me because of my father. So he never used to spare regarding the discipline was concerned. He was very strict and he used to give severe punishment, supposing that if we go against, his wish and will regarding discipline is concerned.
Okay, ma'am. Maybe ನಿಮ್ಮ father ಇಂದಾನೆ ನೀವು strictness ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ.
ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, strictness I think is with the students.
Yeah, ma'am.
It's for betterment.
Yes, ma'am. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
It's a very, nice question if you ask. Of course, son, because he was the elder one. Younger one is a daughter.
Okay.
So of course, son, Anup. Not a daughter much.
Okay, ma'am. So you have grandchildren, children. So please tell us about them, ma'am. How are
Yeah,
they?
grandchildren.
They live?
Son has got two children. One is elder one is son, and younger one is daughter to him. First grandchild of mine is 5 years old, and second daughter to him is 2 years old.
Okay.
And daughter Anusha is having two kids. One is 3 years old, and the second one son is 1 year old. So uh, Kanauj, Jhansi are the names of grandchildren for me, for that son. And daughter is Nami, and son is Namit.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
uh,
Yeah, ma'am. So how do you spend time with them, ma'am? Your
yeah,
family?
it's a very interesting question, because some may wonder that I don't get time now, even after retirement, because earlier I used to be very busy. So everyone asks that after retirement you are free and you are enjoying. Of course, I'm enjoying, but always, all the time, I think I'll be involved with the grandchildren. So
Yes, ma'am.
literally telling, I don't get much of time now, because I'll be totally engaged with them. Enjoy with grandchildren.
Yes, ma'am. So ಈಗ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫೇವ್ರೆಟ್ ಮೊಮ್ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಯಾರು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್?
ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೊಮ್ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಫೇವ್ರೆಟ್. Because those who can talk now, naturally they will become favorite. Those who are too, I think, I mean, small, slowly I think they will become favorite, because they don't show much inclination towards me, alla. So Kanauj and Nami, of course, all are favorite, but I'm telling, the thing is, they don't talk much, alla. So because they are too small.
Yes, ma'am. Education is the foundation which we use to build our future. ಸೊ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನೀವು ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿನ ಮೆಮೊರೀಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ನನ್ನ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಂಗು up to 10th standard, I think I completed in Bijapur only, which was girls' school.
Okay.
So after that PUC, I mean, joined science college there, PDJ Junior College. For 2 years, I think I completed PUC there. After that, we shifted to Hubli, that is PC Jabin Science College, which is called as Cambridge of Karnataka. So I completed there, and I was the second best student in that college in the year 1984. Completed my SSLC in the year 79-80. Then 82 I completed my PUC. 80-81 I completed my PUC. Then graduated in the year 1984 from PC Jabin College. And very interesting part is, maybe I think your next question is about my marriage, but my marriage and education were together, because when I was in BSc final year, not yet completed my practical examination, I got married at the age of 20.
Okay, ma'am.
Then I pursued my higher education, that is post graduation MSc in Dharwad, because I got married to, as you told, Mr. Deshapande, I was staying at Dharwad. Then I pursued my education MSc. He only came to university and took the admission with him only. So with my education, I had my married life also.
Okay.
Everyone used to tell that married girl has come for MSc.
Yeah,
So
you have the powers to read the mind, ma'am. ನಾನ್ ಕೇಳಕ್ಕಿಂತ
never.
ಮುಂಚೆನೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್? ನಾನ್ ಕೇಳಕ್ಕಿಂತಾನೆ ಮುಂಚೆನೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್
ಅಂದ್ರೆ
ಎಲ್ಲ
ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್
ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ ನಾನು, ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಜೊತೆನೆ ಅದು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ ನಂಗೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಬೋತ್ ವೇರ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಪಾತ್, ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್.
Okay, ma'am. So now we completed your educational life, man. So now let's start with your professional life. So
Yeah.
it's not what you achieve, it's what you overcome. That's what defines your career. So, ma'am, who is your inspiration to join this career of teaching, ma'am?
Of course, my determination, because as I think I told 2 minutes back, when I got married, you are too small to understand some of the things. But even then, when you are asking, I'm telling, you may be wondering that when I got engaged to my husband in the year 1984, the first question I asked him was, I'm BSc graduate and I want to continue my education. If you give me the consent, then only I will pursue with this marriage relationship. So if you say yes for my MSc, then we both of us can agree to get married. Then he said okay, because he's wholeheartedly he said yes, and my in-laws were also very much, I think, supportive. So I got my MSc admission. I completed MSc. When I was in MSc final year, my son was born. Soon after, I think 8 days of my final examination of MSc, I gave birth to my son. When he was 3 months old, I started my MPhil, Master of Philosophy in Mathematics in Karnataka University. So after that, when I was doing MPhil, 6 months I had completed. Another 6 months was left. At that time, I joined Bangur Nagar Junior College, Dandeli, as a lecturer in the year 1988. With that job only, after I think 8 months, I completed my MPhil. Like that, I think in the year 1988, my professional life has started in the town that is in the Uttar Kannada, Dandeli.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, like everyone knows that teaching is a noble profession, and you have done MPhil in the olden days, which is a very great thing, ma'am. So, how was it? How difficult was it, ma'am? Like,
I,
it's must be very difficult to do it, especially in maths. So, how was your interest and everything, ma'am?
I will tell you one thing, Anitya.
Yes.
Mathematics is not difficult. If you
Okay.
mind mathematics, actually, you also may be, I think, feeling after some of the years, because when you go for, especially after completing your high school, you will be, forced to have some of the interesting subject and specialized subjects. Mathematics, actually, according to me, in my, I think, view, in my dictionary, mathematics is such a easy subject. I find sometimes very difficult. Some of the sports activities, I feel bit difficult than maths. Maths is, one thing is very much required for maths is hard working, determination above all. Again, coming to the same, I think, initial point, that is discipline. Without discipline, maths is not possible, because every day you have to work hard, and then determination, discipline, and hard work, and sincerity, of course.
Okay.
ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕನ್ನಡದೊಳಗೆ ಒಂದ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನು ಕಲಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಕಲಿಬಾರ್ದಂತೆ, ಇಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಕಲಿಬೇಕಂತೆ. ಸೊ ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಕಲಿಯುವುದಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ಲಾರ್ದೆ ಕಲಿತ್ರೆ ಅದು ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ನಿನಗೆ. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಯುವರ್ ಜಾಬ್, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್, ಅಥವಾ ವರ್ಕ್, ಕಲಿಯೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಓದುದು, ಬರೆಯೋದು, ಯಾವ್ದು ಕೆಲಸ ನಾವ್ ಇಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ತಾನೇ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಹಂಗಾಗಿ MPhil ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದೇ ಹೇಳಿದಲ್ಲ, half of the MPhil I did in from Dharwad. Half of the MPhil I joined my job from Dandeli. Dharwad is 50 kilometers away. So every day after the college, I used to come to Dharwad. Around about 2:30, 3 o'clock, I used to reach, and I used to complete my MPhil work. And again, I used to go to Dandeli because my husband was also there. By that time, my son was there. But my parents, I think, cooperated with parents. I think son was there. So I completed my MPhil and I got the gold medal in MPhil. Then I pursued my professional life as a lecturer. Never I think I felt difficult, because that strong determination was in my mind that this should be the motto and I should go. So I never felt that it is a troublesome, because I liked it.
Yes, ma'am.
So it
So
was not difficult for
very
me.
great, ma'am, that you have got gold medal, and I'm really happy to have you here, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. And
I
my
thank you for
guide
teaching.
was there for MPhil. For MPhil education, my guide was E. Sampat Kumar, who was, I say was because 2 months back, yeah, he, I think, is no more now. At the age of 88, he, expired. So he was a world top 10, E. Sampat Kumar, because my specialization is graph theory, in mathematics, particularly graph theory. So he was world top 10, E. Sampat Kumar, sir. So
That.
under him, I think I completed my MPhil.
Okay, ma'am. And I thank
Mm.
you for teaching me some tips to make maths easy, ma'am. And
Oh,
you said that your family was very cooperative, ma'am. So
yeah.
now, ma'am, so how you told us how you prepared yourself, ma'am. So was this a planned journey to come to this stage? Like, were you in your childhood? Did you think that you will ever become a maths teacher, a maths professor?
Yeah, I had a strong determination, and this has to be done, and it has to be done.
Okay.
Because unless and until some motto, some aim, you can't achieve.
Yes, ma'am.
Even I will give you a very small tip.
Yes, ma'am.
Whenever I think you are studying, whatever may be the subject, not necessarily the maths, in the morning when you get up, you should make up your mind that this much I think study I had to complete, whatever it is, whatever may be the work. Since you are a student, I'm telling about studies. This study has to be done. And in diary, early morning, you have to write, this should be done today and it has to be done. At the end of the day, while going to bed, you have to open the diary and see that what are all the things you have done, which was your today's aim. If it is not done, why it is not done. Self introspection is very much required. So if you have self introspection, nobody is required to supervise you.
Yes, ma'am.
That I will tell you. Hmm.
Yeah, ma'am. So this is like, thank you, ma'am, for your tips. And so your profession was a choiced profession, right, ma'am?
Yeah, 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 of course.
Okay, ma'am. So now, ma'am, what if, ma'am, you had not become a maths teacher? Then where do you want to see yourself, or what did you want to become?
I think, Anvita, I never thought about it. I have to. One thing is, the thing which I uh, think about certain thing, at any cost, I will see that it has to be done. That is called
That's a very
determination.
great thing, ma'am. Like, not many people have that great determination. So I would like
No,
everyone
no.
to give ma'am applause. Great round of applause.
Okay, okay.
Yes. Yeah, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah, so ma'am, now we talked about your education, your birth, your profession, and now last question, ma'am. So please mention your most happiest day of your career life, ma'am.
Yeah. Anvita, I will tell you. I don't know how far I think, it's relevant to tell.
Yeah.
Every day was the very happiest thing for me in my profession.
Okay, ma'am.
As soon as I used to enter the class, except class and students, never ever I thought of my home. Never ever I thought of my children. Because luckily, my children were my students. My both son and daughter have completed their PUC science in our college only, in a small town like Dandeli. Both were very meritorious, and so never ever I felt about if I come to the college, if I come to the class. what has happened at home, what is there, who is there, nothing else. That was, I think, ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ದೇವರು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ವರ ಅದು ನನಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತದೆ ನನಗೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವಾಗೂ ಬಂದವಾಗ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಒಳಗಿದ್ದವಾಗ ಯಾವಾಗೂ ಅಬ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಮೈಂಡೆಡ್ನೆಸ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಇರುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ at the end of the day, I used to ask myself that whether you are fit to have your food today, have you given the justice to the students? That was, I think, my, I mean, what you call my maybe principle, maybe my principle. So at the end of the day, whether I have taught all the students when I think I was in the class according to my satisfaction, then I think I'm fit to have food today. So that was there. So every day was the happiest thing. Every day was the happiest thing.
Yeah, ma'am. Maybe like ನಿಮ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಲಕ್ಕಿ ಆಗಿದ್ರು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ನಿಮ್ಮಂತ ಟೀಚರ್ ಇರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಡೆಡಿಕೇಟೆಡ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆ ಟೀಚರ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನ್ನೇ ಅಂತ, ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಹಂಗೆ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಯು ಆರ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಮೀ, ಸೊ ಯು ಆರ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಬಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಟಾಕ್ ಟು ಎನಿ ಟೀಚರ್, ಎವ್ರಿ ಟೀಚರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಆಫ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಟೆಲ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ, ಈಗ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್, ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಅಥವಾ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿನಿ ಜೀವನದೊಳಗೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಮಗು, ಎನಿ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಗೆ 2 persons ಆರ್ ನೆವರ್ ಜೆಲಸ್. ಈಗ ನಿನಗೆ ನಿನ್ನ ತಮ್ಮ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಅವನಿಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ಬೋದು ಅಕ್ಕ 100 ತೆಗೆದ್ಲು, 100 ತೆಗೆದ್ಲು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಫಾರ್ ಅ ಮೊಮೆಂಟ್ ಹಿ ಮೇ ಫೀಲ್ ಜೆಲಸ್. Or about your brother, you may feel jealous. But for you and for your brother, 2 persons are never jealous. One is a teacher and the second is parents. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಟೀಚರ್ಸು ತಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ತಂದವಾಗ ಬಹಳ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆ 100 ವೆನ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ದವಾಗ ಆ ಟೀಚರ್ಗೆ ಬಂದಿರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ತಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸು 100 ತೆಗೆದಾಗ ಅವರಷ್ಟು ಖುಷಿ ಪಟ್ಟಿರೋರೇ ಯಾರಿರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು, ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಜಲಸ್ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಜಲಸ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ತಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯೆಯನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಧಾರೆ ಎರೆದು ಕಲಿಸುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಈಗಿನ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಯಾವ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸು ಇರ್ಲಿ, ತಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆ ಇದ್ದದನ್ನಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಅವಕಾಶಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟು, ಅವರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಕಲೀರಿ, ನೀವು ಓದ್ರಿ, ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಅಚೀವ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಫೀಲ್ ವೆರಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ. So in a journey of any child, 2 persons are never jealous. One is teacher and the other is parent. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಮಾತೃ ದೇವೋಭವ, ಪಿತೃ ದೇವೋಭವ, ಆಚಾರ್ಯ ದೇವೋಭವ. ಸೊ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಮಗುಗೆ, ಒಂದು ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ಗೆ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮನ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನಿಲ್ಲುವವರು ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಗುರುಗಳು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಮುಂದೆ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಗುರಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು, ಹಿಂದೆ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಒಂದು ಗುರು ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗುರಿ ಮುಟ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಇಫ್ ಎಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ರೀಚ್ ಯುವರ್ ಏಮ್, ಅಚೀವ್ ಯುವರ್ ಏಮ್, ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಅ ಗುಡ್ ಟೀಚರ್, ಅ ಟೀಚರ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಆನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಅವ್ರ ಹಿಂದಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಸೊ
yeah. So I'd like to remind everyone that this meeting is going to end in 4 minutes, and I would request you all to please rejoin again to the same link, because still there's a lot to talk with Pratibha Deshapande ma'am. So please don't miss this opportunity. Yes. So ma'am, next we talked about your happiest day. Now please tell us about your saddest day of your career life. Any moment or any day. And if you would like
I never think that saddest day in my profession, but again the same thing.
Yes, ma'am.
I used to feel very happy when I think I used to go to college, and very rarely I used to take the leave.
Yes.
I never used to, I think, late to the class, late to the college. Okay. So saddest day in my life was not a sad. The day I think I got retired for 1 or 2 days, I felt because I felt little bad, not sad. When I got retired, I was not sad. I felt little bad because I used to be always in the company of the children who were teenagers.
Okay.
That's what I used to tell the students that after second year they used to complete 18 years and they used to become 19. But I used to tell that never I will complete 18 because when I go to first year class, I used to be 17 years. When I used to go to second year, I used to be 18 years. So never ever I felt that I completed 18 years. So I think there was no sad day for me. But when the day I got retired, little I felt that, oh, I will not get the company. And for 35 years I served, so I had a very strong bondage and emotional attachment towards Dandeli and college and everything.
Okay, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am. That's great, ma'am. So, ma'am, now we have talked about your profession. So now I have some rapid fire questions, ma'am. So please name
oh
your favorite
teachers
celebrity.
teachers like to ask
Yes, ma'am.
teachers like to ask only the question, but now you are a teacher to me. Ask.
Yeah. I'm
Mhm.
just having an interest to know about you since you're my mom's most memorable teacher because my mom will be telling about you that about how strict you were to them.
That is why your mom has become a master of surgery.
Yes, ma'am. Maybe that's the reason that I'm taking your interview.
That is why she is a successful doctor and you are like this. She has given such a good culture to you, isn't it?
Thank you, ma'am. Yes. So, ma'am, please name your favorite celebrity or actor.
Celebrity or actor?
Any celebrity.